What is up, my dudes, and that one girl who just likes the warm hands? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. This is Bikes, Beards, and Brews. Let's kick that intro. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we kick this one off, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. New videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Sticking it out as long as I can. We'll go down to 2 at some point. You've been warned. Let's get the other stuff out of the way. Want to save 15% on a Cardo communicator? Check my referral link down below. You want to support me in all my do-gooderness like these guys here? Bam! Check my coffee page down below. You wonder why I'm asking you for money? Spoiler alert, that link also down below. So today we're doing a review of the Kemimoto Heated Motorcycle Gloves, and I just want to get a few things out of the way before we dive into this review, just because I do like to be very clear and upfront, honest, transparent. I don't know, open your book of synonyms and find ones that match that. I was looking for new heated gloves, and I'll get into that in a little bit. So Kemimoto is not a name that is unfamiliar to me, and I decided to reach out to them. I checked their catalog, I saw these gloves, I really thought they were interesting, and I thought it was something that I would want to try and something I would most likely enjoy. So I hit them up. I said, hey, you know, do you offer like discounts, sponsorships, anything like that for like reviews on your gloves? They came back to me pretty quick. They said, you know, we'll send you out a pair as long as you give us an honest review. And so here we are. So yes, I did get these gloves for free in exchange for a review. The great thing is they told me to give them an honest review, so it's not any of that like, okay, you have to pretend you love these or whatever. We're doing a real review. So at some point in time, we will hop off the bike and we will take a better look at the gloves and, you know, the packaging they come in and all that. And I'll tell you why I went with these. I do want to cover some of the basics of them right now, though. These heated gloves, they come with rechargeable batteries. They have 3 different heat settings, so low, medium, high. At high, they claim 3 to 4 hours of runtime. Obviously, you know, that is subject to a million things. So personally, I tend to plan on the low end. So if you're running at high, plan for about 3 hours of heating on these. Why is it the slowest people always know where I'm going and get in front of me as quick as possible and then slow down? This is awful. This is awful. At this current moment, I'm doing about 40 miles an hour. It is 40 degrees out, so it's a little balmy, little toasty for New England. Just kidding. Nah, I woke up to frost on my car this morning. It's cold. So yes, 40 degrees out. I'm doing about 40 miles an hour. I am going to hop on the highway at some point in time because I do want to test these at higher speeds. I have them currently set to low, and these things are warm. The other good thing is they are windproof. Kemimoto claims them to also be water resistant. So these are great gloves to be riding with. Even on the low setting right now, these are warm. They are warm, they are comfortable. So I know you may be saying, well, you have hand guards. Of course your hands are going to be warm. Not true, my friends. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the way I have my mirrors set up or whatnot, but wind seems to like just push down over the top of my gloves all the time. So yes, I have heated grips. Yes, I have hand guards, but man, when I get up to like 40, 50 and above, like, you know, I start getting up to like 70, 80, stuff like that, I feel a lot of cold air being pushed over my hands. And if I'm not like completely wrapped around that heated grip, my fingers get real cold real quick. So these do make a difference for sure. All right, let's find some place to pull over and talk about these a little more. All right, guys, so before the Kemimotos, I was just using some generic $50 gloves off of Amazon. These are heated gloves. They did do their job. The biggest issues that I had are these are not touch screen responsive. They have no defense if you go down when you're on your bike. So yeah, nothing to protect your hands. These are basically just standard winter gloves. Another drawback is they do have the seal here where it unzips and you put your battery in. Problem is this seal gets in the way and your zipper just starts to fail after a while. So no matter what, it never fully closes, and that's kind of crappy. It does have the one cinch point for the wrists, which is good, but overall these just weren't doing it. I want to just kind of up my game a little bit, be a little bit safer on my bike. Also, these are very thick, so I mean, you never really feel like you're holding the grips of your handlebars. You can't really feel your controls, nothing like that. There's definitely a lot of stuff you give up by just using standard winter gloves. Now we have the Kemimoto. You can see right away that the fingers, here I'll put one down, are automatically arched. Like they come this way, so you know it's more comfortable. There is reinforcement right here, and right here. There is also anti-skid right here and right here. There is touchscreen, which is right there. I've already tried this out. This works great. These are also a lot thinner. Like we'll put these side by side. You can see that is a thinner glove. So as I was riding with these, I could definitely feel my controls a little bit better. It was a little bit easier. Another thing is with like these, I had to hold the button for a couple seconds to make it turn on. These just turn on. So you hit your button. You have 3 different settings on here. You have low, medium, high. Low is, it's claiming 6 to 9 hours. So again, I go for more of a low end, so 6 hours. If you get more, awesome. If not, you know, you've been warned. But yeah, nice and easy to get to. This is also very easy when you're riding. I actually turned these on while I was on my bike. And it's just, you reach over, you hit the button, you're good to go. The LED ring is very bright, so you can definitely see that they are on, and you can see what setting they are on. It's green, blue, and red, so it makes it very easy to sort that out. Yeah, so this is very comfortable. Another thing is this has 2 cinch points. So you have your actual cuff cinch point there, so you can decide how snug or how unsnug you want that, and then you've got it at the wrist. That is makes it a little more comfortable. You've got Velcro on the inside, and in that Velcro pocket is your battery. Another thing I found, these batteries way thinner than the $50 battery. So let's talk about what you get in the box. This is the box that arrives. Honestly, when I set this up with Kemimoto, they did not waste any time. This thing came, it was like a day or 2 later, it was in my mailbox. So that was fast. I don't know how that's working elsewhere in the country, but up in New England, like 2 days, it was crazy. So you open your box, not really much going on there. You're gonna have your gloves. You're gonna have this carrying bag for your gloves. You're gonna get your user guide, and then you're gonna get your charger. Your charger has 2 ports. You plug in the batteries, you're good to go. There's a little light right here. It's red when it needs to be charged. It's green when they are fully charged. So that's the breakdown of the gloves, what they look like, how they feel. So I used the website to decide what size I wanted to get, and it told me to use extra large. So I did get those. These are a little bit snug for me, but I'm sure that they're going to break in a little bit more and loosen up. At the same time, I wanted them snug because I wanted to feel my grips, I wanted to feel my controls. I basically wanted to be connected to my bike, which I could not do with the other winter gloves. So let's go find some highways and see how that wind resistance and that heating works.
So another thing I forgot to mention when I was off the bike that I was actually quite excited about, quite honestly, and it was kind of like the thing that pushed me over the top for wanting these gloves. If you look at my pointer finger right there, there is a little squeegee on there to clean your visor when you're in the rain or you've got stuff on there. I've had snowboard gloves before that have had these. and they are so damn helpful. It's fantastic. I mean, like, normally when it's raining and stuff, I'll turn my head left, turn my head right, and that'll kind of clean off the rain. Doesn't always, depending on the speed you're going at. So to have, like, you know, a little squeegee where you can just kind of like go straight down, that's awesome. And that's just one of those extra little touches that make me appreciate these gloves quite a bit. Another reason why I chose these gloves over other heated gloves was a lot of the heated gloves, they had one of two heating elements going. So they either they highlighted that they warmed your fingers, or they warmed the back of your hands, and that was it. Like, it was one or the other. The Kemimoto site, when they were showing these, they showed them as warming both your fingers and the backs of your hands. So you have a complete heating element, which I very much appreciate, especially being that really where I get cold usually the easiest is the backs of my hands, because of however my mirrors are set up, I'm assuming. I don't know. All I know is that's where it gets cold. Alright, let's see what they got at higher speeds for a little while too. I'll report back to you when we get off the highway, because I mean, the first 2 minutes isn't the same as like 20, 30, 40 an hour later. Alright guys, so I just came off the highway. I kept it at about 80 the whole time. No wind coming through these gloves. One of the things that I would be worried about would be the reinforced knuckles on the back, because they're rubber. I'd be afraid of them getting cold. They did not. That was not an issue. There's enough layers between you and that rubber, and also when you've got the heat on in these gloves like I do right now, you do not feel it at all. It is fantastic. My hands are toasty warm. So these gloves come in right about $120, give or take $1 or $2. You can find them on Amazon. I'll link them out down below as well. For sure, I would definitely check these out. For the price point, I feel like these are a very competitive and very good glove. They're definitely way better than your standard sort of winter glove, heated or not. And again, you feel connected to your bike again, which is something you do tend to lose with the thicker padded gloves. So that's where I'm going to leave it today. If you're looking for some gloves, warm yourself up a little bit, extend your riding season, this is the way to go. These are definitely aimed for riders, and I really think that Kemimoto did a fantastic job nailing these. So with that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, share this video with friends, share it with family, share it with that one dork, you know, who's like, I wish I could ride a little bit longer into the winter season, but my hands are so cold. Here's your solution, one guy. Let's do this. And I will see you all on the flip side.